Hey everyone, welcome back to another Pipedrive training video. In this video I'm doing something a little different today. I want to give you an introduction to Webmerge, which is a third-party automation tool that you can use to streamline your sales process. The way it works is you can upload documents in here, and these documents like contracts, invoices, estimates, all the documents that are required in your sales process can be pre-filled from data in Pipedrive. So you could take the client's name, their company, email, that type of information. You can populate the document with it, and then you can have it automatically emailed or saved to Dropbox or sent to the client via a service like HelloSign to actually be signed. And so you can streamline your sales process and kind of cut down on the amount of time you have to spend on paperwork. So I want to give you a bit of an introduction to Webmerge today and how to set it up with Pipedrive. If you have any questions at the end of this video, leave me a comment below. If you're interested in one-on-one support, you can use my link below to book an introductory call with me to learn more about my consulting services. And if you're new to Pipedrive, you can use my affiliate link or the coupon code to get an extended 45-day free trial of Pipedrive. Now, so let's take a look at a very simple example setting up a contract in Webmerge. So I've got an example already ready to go here. I've just called it contract. Now, when you're uploading documents, you have a few ways you can upload documents to Pipedrive. You can do what I've done here, which is to use the inbuilt document builder. I prefer this option because it's a bit more customizable, and it actually means if you need to go back and edit your document later, you can do it right here in Webmerge. You don't have to edit a file on your computer and re-upload it. So I actually find this document builder to be very good. You've got loads of formatting tools here. The other option is you can use upload a PDF or a Word document, but with those you need a pretty, like a more advanced PDF document editor, I guess, because you need to program in text boxes that you can fill in and set names and variables for those text boxes. So there are a few options you can use, but I prefer to use the document builder here. So here's my very simple contract. You can see there's a message here. This contract is between Minor Workshop and organization. And so this here is a merge field that I've set up, and you basically name it however you want. So I've just named it, you have to start with the squiggly bracket, and then a $sign, and then the name of your field, and you can name it whatever you want, and then obviously close the squiggly bracket. So that's a piece of information I want to pull in from Pipedrive into this document. And then down here I'm getting it signed, so it's being signed by me. And down here, this is actually a HelloSign merge tag. So what I can do here is I can insert an e-signature tag. I can choose my e-signature service like HelloSign, and then I can choose what type of merge tag to insert. So I could insert a signature tag. So this is it's a required field, and it's going to ask me to sign here. So I will get a copy, and then the client will get a copy. Here we're actually merging the company name again, and we're merging the primary contact of this deal, so not the company but the actual person I'm selling to. Again, we're putting in an e-signature where the person can sign, and the date as well. So this is my document all ready to go. What I then need to do is I need to now map these fields in here to fields from my Pipedrive account. So for that I'm going to come to the field map up here, and you can see here organization, contact name. These are the fields from my document that I set up. And then what I need to do is map them to Pipedrive fields. So this is actually a field as it is kind of set up in Pipedrive's API. So where we find this information is you need to set up a merge first and then conduct a test. So we'll do that now, and we'll come back to this page. So if we go to our merge tab, the merge is basically the trigger that we're using to execute and start this automation. So we're obviously automating it here. So we're on this integrate and automate tab, and we're going to set up a webhook for our trigger. You do actually have the option to upload data as well. So I was working with a client recently where we needed to generate a bunch of certificates for maybe 10 people at once. So you could upload a CSV and generate 10 copies of a document at once. And of course you can manually input data, but who wants to do that? So we're going to go with the integrate and automate option, and we're going to grab this Webmerge URL. So this is the URL for this particular document. You come to this page, and I'll put the link to this page in the description below. This is the page where you can create webhooks specifically for Webmerge. So we're going to put in our merge URL here. Oops, let's copy that again. So copy the merge URL, and we're going to put that here. We then need our Pipedrive API key. So you go to your personal, come to API down here in your settings, grab your API key, and you can put that in here. Then for your filter, we're going to trigger this document to be sent based on a stage. So we're going to trigger it based on this confirmed interest stage. So first thing we're going to do is put in stage underscore ID, and then finally we need to put in the value of that stage. Now where we go to find this is if we go to our pipeline settings. It's good to use a browser like Chrome to do this because you get the little kind of URL thingy down here. So now if I go to my sponsorships pipeline, and then if I hover my mouse on the confirmed interest stage, if you look down the bottom here, it says stage edit /9. So the stage is number 9. And now all I need to do is copy this webhook URL. I can then go to my webhook settings in Pipedrive, and I can set up my webhook. I've actually already set one up, but I'll show you how I've done that as well, just in case. So here's my webhook ready to go, but I'll create a new one. I just won't save it. The event action, so we need to determine what action in Pipedrive is going to trigger this webhook. So this is going to be a deal being updated, so we're going to choose updated here. The event object is a deal, so it's deal being updated. We'll leave the permission level just as me, and then we paste in the webhook URL here. So that's how you set up your webhook. I'm not going to set this up because I've already done it. Now that we've done that, so we've set up our merge, that's our trigger that's going to start this automation. I'm going to go back to my document here, and I'm going to go to overview. Now, what I need to do is actually trigger this automation. So I need to go back to Pipedrive. I'm going to create a deal. And let's say I'm selling sponsorship. Let's go Tim Cook. And let's go organization is Apple Inc. Okay, so we're going to create a new deal. We'll put it in the contact made. So let's do that there. So there's my deal. What I'm actually going to do as well, before I do anything else, I'm going to put the email, which is my address, paulminers@me.com, so that the email comes to me. And I think that's all the information we need. We've got the company, we've got the person, and we've got an email, which is great. Now what we're going to do is put it into confirmed interest. So that should have fired the webhook. If we go back to our overview page for our document and I refresh, we should see that the webhook has triggered this, which I can see it now has. And because we're in test mode, we can view data that's come through from Pipedrive. So now this is where we need to take that data, look at the data that's come through, and map that to our document. So, looking at our field map, we want to map the organization ID, the organization name and the contact name. So let's go and find that information. I'm going to click on View Data here. And so this is all the information that Webmerge has received from Pipedrive. So if I scroll down, I can find, here we go, organization ID, company ID, owner, name. Here we go. This is the name, and we can see there, Apple Inc. There's our actual live data. If I click on the word name, I can then copy, this is the, I guess, I don't know, the API code. I'm not a developer. This is the API tag that represents this company name, and then I can paste that into my field map. So that's the company name. I would do the same with the person. So I'd go on person, I can click the plus here to expand the fields. I can click on name, and there we go, there's the person ID, and it's for Tim Cook. So by going through this test data, we can find and pull out the bits of information we need. And on the field map, that's where we map the Pipedrive fields or values to those merge tags in our document. So organization name goes to the organization tab. So when you save that, we've set up our merge, our document is ready to go. Now the final third step is we need to create a delivery. And a delivery is basically, what do you want to have happen with that document? So I'm just going to actually have this emailed to me just for the purpose of this test, but deliveries could be all sorts of things. Like, as I showed you, we could integrate with an e-signature service like HelloSign, and I showed you there was the HelloSign tag, so that would actually send the document to HelloSign. HelloSign would then send it to the client. They would then see their name, and they can actually sign straight away. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to set up, just email it straight to me just for this simple example, but you could also put it into your document storage like Dropbox. You could even integrate it with a mail service, and I think, yeah, you can literally send physical mail to someone, which I guess is less common these days, but still an option. So the delivery is really, what do you want to have happen with the document? Most common things are having something signed to get signed, or putting it into document storage, or just simply emailing it. So I've got it set up to email here. I'll show you my settings as well. So this is being emailed from this address. This is my address, who it's going from. And it's going to the email from the email that it finds in Pipedrive. And then it's going to be, I can put in the body of my message here, and I can even insert merge tags as well. So I could say, hi, actually, we should put in hi name. Whoops. So it's going to insert the person's name, and you know, just for fun, I'll just show you. You know, we can put in the company as well. So let's save that delivery. Here's the contract. Actually, it's already in my inbox. You can see the document has been filled with the information from Pipedrive. So it's got Apple link in here. It's got Tim Cook. Obviously, the date and the signature are blank because I actually haven't integrated it with HelloSign yet. But if you did, you could actually have this signed via HelloSign. So you can see how the information has been taken from Pipedrive. It's been put into a document and then sent to the client. So obviously, this is a very simple example. But hopefully it gets you thinking about what is possible with Webmerge. You can be sending contracts, estimates, invoices, onboarding letters, all sorts of types of documents to clients based on your sales process. And yeah, it's a very cool service that I've been using recently with clients, and it's just a great way to streamline your sales workflow. I'm all about seeing how we can save time and cut down on steps, and Webmerge is a great option for that. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and thanks very much for watching.